The Moonshot project is a very ambitious project with many cancers that originated from MD Anderson. I'm the overall co-leader of the B-cell lymphoma Moonshot. As you know, lymphoma is quite a common cancer in the USA. In the USA, about 0.7 million people live with this disease. The majority of this disease, the majority of the lymphoma is B-cell lymphoma. And the Moonshot is the B-cell lymphoma Moonshot. In this B-cell Moonshot means we're going to land a person in the moon is ambitious. So similar with that ambition, we would like to double the cure rate from 30% to 60% for B-cell lymphoma within a short period of time, from 5 to 10 years, and we're already 3 years into it. So B-cell lymphoma have many subtypes. For example, large cell lymphoma, follicular lymphoma, marginal zone, small lymphocytic lymphoma, and mantle cell lymphoma. It is impossible for me to tell you about everything in this interview. But let me point to you the mantle cell lymphoma. It's a rare disease. However, at this ASH, a second generation Bruton tyrosine kinase inhibitor, acalabrutinib, has been presented. And this is an international clinical trial I have the honor to lead. It's conducted internationally in 40 hospitals across 10 countries in 3 continents. So based on this very clinical trial, the FDA approved acalabrutinib for relapsed and refractory mantle cell lymphoma through the breakthrough mechanism 6 weeks ago on October 31st, 2017. So it is really exciting for the patients and families. After bortezomib, lenalidomide, ibrutinib, now the 4th drug approved that's chemo-free. Chemo-free therapy is replacing chemotherapy. Think about it. In the past, when we want to achieve chemotherapy efficacy, we give the patient 4 to 5 drugs that get rid of the hair, nausea, vomiting, low blood counts, bleeding, infections, hospitals, suffering. But nowadays, with the pill that's taken outside of the hospital without any catheter, orally, and with that pill, you don't have to lose any hair, no nausea, vomiting, and all that. And this pill can cause even better efficacy. And the side effect is very, very, not very impressive at all. It's tolerated very well. So we are in the chemo-free therapy era. And chemo-free therapy does not mean only less side effect. It means more survival, more efficacy. So we are very, very excited. Acalabrutinib approval is another major step in our journey to cure mantle cell lymphoma. And my lifetime mission is not only to lead the B-cell lymphoma Moonshot program, but my deep mission and my American dream is to contribute to the cure of B-cell lymphoma, and also especially mantle cell lymphoma.
If I might press you on the Moonshot program, there are some who say that whilst the ambition is absolutely to be admired, there are some concerns over the affordability of drugs generated and the sequencing. Your thoughts on this?
You touched in a very sensitive spot about the cost and all that, but let me tell you, the B-cell lymphoma project is mainly a scientific project. We basically work outside the cost. We just focus on the science, and we want to. Our ambition to double the cure is not based just on ambition, but based on data. We have data at Amgen Anderson for 70 years. Each 10 years, tremendous progress has been made. We have much more technologies and science than any other generation in the history. Therefore, we have the responsibility to make things happen faster. And I really want to leave to the drug cost to the politicians, to our government, to our overall public leaders to antagonize that America is a great country. And I'm sure eventually we're going to work out the health care problems.